from kind of studying your team from afar, one of the things you talk about a lot is leave a legacy, and now you're on the doorstep of doing something that you've never done at UCF. What does that feel like for you right now?
Well, one, I got to give God all the glory. It's, I spent the last 3 innings I feel like I was praying the entire time, just favor and just watching over us. But I'm just happy for the kids. It's been a rough year, man. I mean, a rough 15 months for being the 12th team in the country and having our year taken away from us, and just going through the grind of the summer and the fall. And, our kids, just never complained. And then obviously, we get off to a rough start the first week. We bounce back and have the great second week at Ole Miss. And then just, man, and again, from January 14th, whenever the injury started, man, it's just been tough to get into rhythm. And we knew we always had the talent. I'm just really proud of the staff and the players for just continuing to fight and show up every day and try to get better. Whether it's a COVID year and whether we have all the stuff that we've gone through, we always talk about playing our best baseball at the end of the year, just utilizing every single day. We have a saying that today is the most important day of our season. And whether that's an off day, a lift day, a practice day, we got to make the most of it and try to make ourselves better. Just push the bar up a little bit every single day. And we're young, super inexperienced, and you just seen the growth of these kids from day one till now, of just learning how to play, learning how to fight, learning how to compete, learning how to battle, learning how to deal with the failure, learning how to deal with the emotions. And so I'm just proud of everybody for just putting us in this situation. It's not over yet. We got to find a way to win tomorrow. But win or lose, just to get here has been a huge legacy builder for our guys and for this program. And getting a chance to play for a championship, I told the guys after the game, just don't take this for granted. You don't know if you'll ever get to play for another championship. You hope you do, but it's just not guaranteed in life. So don't take it for granted. Go out, leave everything on the field tomorrow, and enjoy being around each other for another day. We survived another day together and get to play, one more game and as a group. And we'll hope to try to continue that, but we got to enjoy tomorrow, enjoy being around each other, and just fight like crazy.
I got one more, and then I'll shut up and listen. Since you're on national TV tomorrow, and that obviously doesn't happen all the time, people who are going to just see UCF baseball for the first time this season on TV tomorrow, give me an overarching message of what you want those people to experience. What is your team if you had to describe Knights baseball?
Yeah, we're a callous team. We've been through a lot of stuff, and we're tough. We're going out there and compete. We believe, the kids believe in each other. We're obviously playing really good baseball now, but we're going to go out there and try to be dynamic and relentless, and try to worry about winning one pitch at a time, and trust everything that we've gone through. Trust all the trials and tribulations. Trust all the work. We'll go out there and have fun. Enjoy playing for a championship, and enjoy being on TV. And we're going to try to represent our league. I think our league gets we get pooped on, to be honest with you. People don't understand how good this league is, and we're better than more than a few Power 5 conferences. And the talent in this league, the coaching in this league, there's some Power 5 leagues I'd rather be in, to be honest with you, in terms of the grind of every weekend. You know what I mean? And so I hope people watch and understand how great this league is. And everything that we have to offer as a group, and everything that UCF has to offer as a team. And we'll go out there and go play free and easy, and enjoy the moment, and have a lot of fun.
All right. I lied. I do have one more question. I'm sorry, everybody else. Do you have a starter yet picked out for tomorrow?
No, you're going to have to watch at noon tomorrow.
I'm calling the game. That's part of the problem.
Lineup up, you'll find out.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Coach, I'm sure you would have liked to wrap everything up around noon with the win in the first game, but you had to wait around and play a second. What did you talk to your team during that downtime, and what was their mindset, you think, going in knowing that they had to play ECU in a winner-take-all game?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, but I mean, that wouldn't be the 2021 UCF baseball team. We just haven't made it easy, and it hasn't been easy, and some of it out of our control, but I just told them, like, the pressure's on them. Like, we're playing with house money right now. Like, nobody believed in this group except us inside these walls, and they're obviously trying to do a lot of stuff, and we're trying to steal a bid this league, and and so the pressure's on them. Like, we got to have short memories. Like, we didn't play very well. We obviously struggled offensively. Carson did a great job for them. And we left some runs on the board and had opportunities and just couldn't cash them in. And, but Vespi did a great job of giving us a chance. And we just had to have short memories. We knew we had to play. Like, we've been in this. The one cool thing about the year, the double headers and all that, like, it really, again, I think just prepared us for this moment of being able to bounce back. And we've lost a couple games on Friday in the first game and had to come back and win. And, you just have practiced having to have short memories and coming out and just worrying about today. And, it actually worked out pretty good because, the traffic was god awful, trying to get back to the hotel because we had to go, everyone was going to the beach. And so it took us, it's usually like a 15-minute drive. It took us about an hour. But we got to sit in the air conditioning and just kind of relax and refocus and just kind of get away, got into the hotel rooms and got to stay here for like an hour, maybe hour and 20 minutes and change and do whatever the kids needed to do if they needed to shower or just kind of, it also felt like a new day to me. Like, what I mean? It wasn't like we sat at the field and we're like, oh, we got to play again. It was like, almost like you went home and went to bed and woke up and came back because we went through the same routine of getting on the bus and coming to the field, and we hit a little bit in the cages and waited for that game to get over. So I felt like it was a great flushing kind of technique of just being able to do the normal routine. When game's over, you take the bus back to the hotel, you go up, and then we just got redressed and got back on the bus and drove to the field. So I thought it was a great kind of just kind of a flush of get that out of our system, forget about it, short memories. And let's go compete. Like, pressure's on them. Let's go have fun. And I'm proud of the kids. Like, Hunter Pattison was absolutely tremendous. He again, we talk about the immaturity or the inexperience. And I thought Tuesday he just let the moment get to him. Got really frustrated before the game because he wasn't throwing well in the bullpen, and then came out and wasn't throwing great. Obviously we had to win this game, and we were hoping to start him tomorrow. But it was do or die. So we gave him the ball, and he just came out with like a totally different attitude, just way more comfortable, way more composed, way more mature, and just went out there and just competed like crazy, man. And he just, you dominate a top 10 team. Like, that's hard to do, you know what I mean? And so I'm really proud of him. And then obviously Litch, he'll come in there and just hammer the door down. And man, just again, he's been toughened through the injuries that he's been through. Having to pitch at Ole Miss, like those moments, like, get you ready for this. It was awesome to see him go out there and just worry about competing and executing pitches. And obviously that base hit there in the ninth, frustrating probably as can be to give up like a just a tapper, and just to come out, handle it, and get the double play was huge. And Nick Romano gets the huge sack bunt. Alex Freeland, obviously 2 huge hits, only 2 RBIs of the day, but that run ends up being the difference maker. So we played great team baseball. We didn't hit well enough today, but we played great defense. And obviously the pitchers Hunter and Litch were awesome. So it was fun to watch those guys compete.
Coach, you mentioned Alex Freeland. Out of the 5 hits that your team got this game, 3 of them came from Freeland. Going up against pitchers like Saylor and Mayhew, how important was Freeland's offensive production today?
Well, it won the game for us. So, we didn't have much offensive production. So for him to go out, and neither team did. It's been a long day, man. Like, it's been a long week for everybody. And so, tournament baseball is hard. Like, it's a long week. You're out here trying to figure it out and grind and just trying to survive and advance, and the emotions. And then obviously today, doubleheader and stuff. I mean, it's difficult. And so from both sides for us to go out and compete like that, I mean, we were just, just throwing haymakers at each other and just seeing who falls down first. And obviously Alex gets a huge home run and then again, just play some team baseball and manufacture a run. And like I said, I mean, we were fighting in the dugout, just fight to get one more run, just kept trying to preach that. And obviously it was a huge run there to be able to get the sack bunt and move the guy over, move the infield in, put some pressure on him. And Alex got the big hit to give us the cushion, and end up we needed it. So good team baseball.
Coach, Vespi was fantastic in that first game, gave you a chance in that game, but not only that, saved you some arms for game 2 and probably saved you some arms for Sunday. You're probably in pretty good shape from a bullpen standpoint Sunday, in part because of Vespi's performance. Yeah,
it was huge. I mean, just for the night game, just to be able to save guys and put us in the best position that we could to win the game. I mean, he's been great all year for us. I'm really proud of him as a freshman. He has stepped up big time. The future is bright for our starting rotation because of him. And he got the jersey because he went out there and gave us a chance. I mean, again, offensively we struggled, but defensively we just didn't do the job, and it kind of put the game out of hand late. But we competed till the end. We scored a run against their closer in the 9th, and I think that just kind of let us know, like, man, we're here to fight and we're here to compete. But Vespi going the rest of that way was awesome. I'm proud of him, and it gave us a chance, and it was fun to watch him go out there and just do his thing and do it against a really, really obviously talented ball club and talented offense. So it set us up and gave us a chance. And, obviously we thought we were going to have to use some more arms today, but again, Hunter just, we went about 10 more pitches than I would have liked. But, we were just in a lot of communication with Nick and Josh and Hunter, and just making sure that we felt like he was in a good spot. And obviously didn't want to push him too much, but he obviously he's a quick recoverer. And I mean, the next day on Wednesday, he said he could pitch today if we needed him. Obviously we weren't going to do that, but so we felt good at probably around the 65 to 70, a little over 70 mark. And I think he went a little bit more than that, but he just was pitching so well. His stuff was great. Didn't feel like he was getting tired at all. But to be able to do that was awesome. We ended up not needing any more arms besides those two, but if we needed them, it would have been because of Vespi's performance.
Given that you guys had to play 2 games today, are you glad that Tulane USF's going to a second game, and they're going to have to, whoever wins is going to use up some arms, and that game may not get over until after midnight?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just happy that we're in the championship, and that's really all I care about. And, it's going to be crazy because it's a late game and trying to figure out who we're going to play and game plan and all that kind of stuff. But, whoever we got to play, we got to play. But I'm just proud of our kids for getting to the championship and giving us a chance. Obviously, again, we knew we had to win this thing to go, and we just got to try to fight tomorrow and have fun, enjoy being around each other, and try to get the win.
Coach, the errors ended up playing a big part in both games. In game one, there were 3 unearned runs for ECU, and then in this game, Pablo Ruiz got on base and then he ended up scoring after an error on the left field there. Can you just talk about the importance of the defensive play of both teams in both games today, especially near the end of game 2?
Well, I mean, if you got 2 really hot teams right now, I mean, ECU's been hot all year, one of the best teams in the country, and obviously we're playing really good baseball. And in games like today, we were going, and again, it felt like 2 heavyweights just going back and forth. Like, it's basically, who gets the big hit and who makes the plays defensively. And again, I think we didn't do that in game 1, and they didn't do that in game 2. And you see the wins because of that. So you had 2 great pitching staffs just going toe to toe. And when you get into those kind of battles, like you got to be able to get the big hit when you need it, and you got to be able to play good defense and make plays, especially routine plays. I think you saw that when you don't do that, you lose ball games on both sides. So, that's just the nature of these kind of games when you got 2 great teams going at it. Like you got to play clean baseball, and you saw why today.
Coach, obviously this will be the first time UCF baseball's played for a conference tournament championship since 2002. Brandon, who covered that, actually reminded me of that prior to you coming on. And to make it, to do this run this way in a tough draw where you got Cincinnati, got to beat East Carolina, Memphis. Just talk about this run here and now preparing for the championship game on Sunday, though, as you mentioned, kind of a part of a legacy you're building here.
Yeah, I mean, you just worry about winning pitches. You just got to come and try to win the first game and then move on and continue to try to win the next game. I mean, I think we try to practice this. Today's, the most important day of our season. Today's the most important game of the year. We feel like we've practiced that all year. Part of that is because we have to put everything that we have into the game at hand and the day at hand. You're not promised. We learned that last year. You're not promised tomorrow. You can't overlook a team or anything like that. But at the same time, when you get into games like this, if you've gone with that mindset every single day, then nothing should change. You should just go out and play baseball. And so I feel like we've done a great job of just going out and playing baseball and trying to win the game and trying to move on and survive and advance and put ourselves in the best position. And I felt like the guys that played free and easy enjoyed being around each other and trying to play as long as they possibly can together. And again, I feel like we're calloused and just prepared from all the ups and downs and the grind and being tough. And we've shown a lack of toughness a lot early. And I feel like that's helped us prepare to be a lot tougher as we finish. So I'm just proud of the group for growing up. But again, I told them championships are hard to play for, especially in this league. Like I said before, to the ESPN guy, this league's a grind. And it doesn't matter what bracket you're in. I mean, South Florida's hot right now. Obviously, Tulane and ECU have been the two best teams, but everybody's won games. And everybody, I mean, no matter what you think about Houston and Memphis, I mean, Houston has a first rounder as their Friday night guy, and they can really, really pitch. And again, if you do that and you get into some close games, and it's just who gets that one big hit or who makes the error. So, and the same thing with Memphis, they got the best hitter in the league. I mean, so it's just, and again, they run ruled ECU. So it's just a grind, but we just had to show up and just worry about the game at hand, the day at hand. And again, I feel like the kids have done a great job of practicing for that all year long. And we're a lot tougher now than we were. And that's the goal. And so playing for a championship is fun. This is the things that they're going to talk about for the rest of their lives, is this week, and being able to do the things that we've done so far, win or lose. And so we just got to go out tomorrow, enjoy ourselves, have fun, play hard. And again, we do talk about leaving a legacy, and there's no bigger legacy to leave than winning championships. And so now we'll go out tomorrow and try to finish the job.
Coach, we spoke with Alex Freeland before you hopped on, and we asked him this question. I thought I'd ask you this as well. Are you planning to stay up and watching the USF Tulane game, and just what are your plans for this evening before you have to get up tomorrow for the championship game?
Well, I'm 42, and my bedtime is right about now. So I'm gonna do what I can. I'm obviously gonna watch and try to watch some game film and kind of guess some things in terms of who might pitch and all that kind of stuff. And then I'll probably get up early and watch a lot of game film tomorrow and try to figure out a lineup and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see how long I can stay up. Obviously it was a draining day, emotionally draining day, tiring, obviously the heat and playing two and all that, but also, the high of being able to compete. I mean, there's nothing that's like that. And it's not easy to go to sleep after big days and big games and all that. So, I don't know if I can sleep tonight. So we'll stay up as late as I possibly can, and get up early, be ready to go when umpire says play ball.